Hey friends, so good to see you all again. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different from what we normally do. It's going to be more like a sit-down coffee chat between friends with me filling you in on some really exciting things coming up and some not so exciting things coming up. But it's a chance for me to do this because normally in a typical fashion video, it's just not information those people want to hear. They're there for the clothing, which is totally understandable. So the first thing I want to let you know about is for the next 2 or 3 weeks or so, I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off. So if you don't see a video from me, don't worry. I'm coming back. But my daughter and I are getting ready to go on a mother-daughter trip together, which I'm super excited about. And normally, when I go on vacation, I have my videos pre-filmed and ready to go for you guys. This time, it's not working out, okay? I came home from Alaska. I had COVID for a week and a half. Yeah, that was fun. And I, started to get better. And then I had a slew of doctor appointments that I needed to get out of the way. So I have not had the time that I've normally wanted to really get things prepared ahead of time before I leave on this next trip with her. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to take the time off. I don't normally do that, but I feel like I need it. I will be posting different pictures of things that we're doing, things that we're seeing, but it's going to be on Instagram. So if you're not already following me over on Instagram, that's where you're going to want to see all the different pictures that I will be posting while we're on our trip. And I'm going to have it right on the screen here, what my Instagram handle is. So go over there if you want to see what's going on while we're gone. Number 2. This is something that's super exciting. If you want an opportunity for me to style you, that is coming in September. There is this little boutique store in Holland, Michigan that you've heard me talk about. I get style boxes from them still on occasion because I really like to be pushed out of my comfort zone by someone else. I'll go through stores and I tend to pick the same thing, right? I like this and I like that color and it's all kind of the same. So when I choose to be styled by someone else, it really helps me look at things that maybe I wouldn't look at normally. And it always ends up surprising me because I get these things on and I'm like, never would have picked that on my own, but I love it. If you are interested in having me style you, here's the details, okay? What you will need to do is go on to JB&Me's website. I'm going to have it on the screen here, and I'm going to have their link down below in the description box. And you will fill out a style profile, just like you do for a lot of these subscription boxes. It will ask you, what kind of colors you like, what kind of, what's your typical, are you casual? Are you dressy? Are you still working? Are you not working? It will ask you things to kind of get a better idea of what your style is and what works for you at the moment and maybe what you're looking for. It also gives you an opportunity to let them know what kind of price range you're willing to spend for different items. And on the profile information, there's going to be 2 boxes that I want to make sure that you fill out. One, who referred you? Make sure you put my name in that box. And if you want me specifically to style your box for you, there will be a request stylist, and then you put my name in that box. Now, if you are someone who already gets boxes from JB&Me, then you can still put my name in there for this particular date. I will be at their store September 17th. Now, if you're interested in all this, you actually want to fill out your profile sooner than later because that will give them time to know how much inventory they need and what kind of sizing they need for the date that I'm there. So the sooner you can put your request in, they'll just hold it for that date that I'm there, and it will give them a better idea of how much inventory they need so that we have things to work with and I have things to style your boxes for you. So here's how JB&Me works. It's a $20 styling fee, and that actually goes towards paying a real person to go out into their store and pick things for you. So they're spending their time to do that. Then they wrap everything up for you. They take pictures of the items so you know, like, okay, she wants me to put this top and this layering piece with this bottom and shoes. So it will give you pictures to go with the items that are in your box on how to style them, which I think is fantastic. They go above and beyond in that way to give you that kind of personalization. The other thing is that that $20 styling fee actually gets applied to anything that you keep $50 or more, okay? So the only way you lose that $20 is if you keep nothing or you keep something that's under $50. Shipping to you is free. Return shipping to them, if you keep 3 items, your return shipping is free. If you don't keep 3 items, you will be charged whatever that return shipping is at checkout. Just know that up front, but I would love the opportunity to get to style you. This is something that's so exciting to me, and I can't wait to see who signs up for that. I'm gonna be like thrilled to be able to go through the store and hand pick items for you. I'm just so excited. Okay, the third thing I wanna talk to you guys about. So when I come back from my trip in September, we are going to be ramping up in fall, okay? There will be lots of fall videos on putting outfits together for fall and maybe even some more Walmart items because I know you love that. And I've had people ask me in the past, why don't I do more Walmart hauls? I only do a Walmart haul when I have things I am excited to share with you. I never want to become that channel that just shares stuff with you, but I'm not even excited about it. It has to make sense for me because if I'm not excited about it, I can't expect you to be excited about it. The other thing that's going to be happening in September that I just want to make you aware of so you're not scared. I have to go in for some Mohs surgery again. And unfortunately, this is just something that's going to pop up, and I'm lucky that I haven't had to have that done since my 30s. So I've had 20 years of being free of basal cell, okay? And it's got a couple of little spots that have popped up now again. I am going to have later in September, over in this area, another big hole in my face, unfortunately. And but it's all good, you know, because you get rid of the area and move on. Just so you know that, and you're like, when you see these clothing videos and I'm not talking about it in those videos, you're like, oh yeah, she said she was going to be having that happen. So you know what's going on. And then in October, mid-October-ish, we're going to be down in Florida. So you're going to see this background behind me in the videos until like mid-October. And then you're going to see it change again when we go down to Florida again for the winter. So once we're there in October, besides coming up here for Christmas time, we'll be there until next May. 2 more things I want to mention. Number 1, I am finally almost done with my teeth. So some of you don't even know, but for the past over a year now, little over a year, I have been going through Invisalign. My bottom teeth were jacked. They were so bad, and I was embarrassed by them for a long time. But I just didn't have, it wasn't the right timing for me to go through the cost and the timing to fix them. And so finally I got to the point where it was right, and I went through it, and I am so glad that I did. They look so much better than they did before. And I'm here to tell you that if you have been thinking about Invisalign for yourself or just braces in your adult years, this is something I wish I would have done a lot sooner, but man, am I glad that I did this. And it was a pain in the butt to get used to, just like anything new that you have happened to you, there's an adjustment period. You know, there's a relearning of how am I going to work through this situation? How am I going to travel, taking these trays in and out and all this stuff. But once you get past all that and you figure it out, it was a breeze. It really was a breeze. So if you have been scared to do this kind of thing because it's like, oh, it's going to be painful, it's going to be such a hassle, all that, I'm going to tell you what, it was way less problem than I ever thought it would be. And getting used to everything, no problem. And the other opportunity that I want to make you aware of, if you haven't heard about it before, a month and a half ago, I think, I started a fashion club. So it's on YouTube, okay? You don't have to go to a different platform for the club. There are 2 levels to the club, and you can choose which level you want to partake in, if you want. Number 1 is a fashionista over 50. So what is included in that is you get all the Walmart links to all the different things that I buy earlier than everyone else. I just posted for my Fashion Club members all the links 3 days sooner than the last video just went out to everyone else. So it gave them the opportunity to not have things sold out on them in the sizes and the colors that they wanted. So that could be interesting to you because once that video goes out, I swear every time things sell out in a matter of an hour, okay? It's always surprising to me how fast things go. But if you are the person that you're like, I hate when that happens, I want to be able to get the things that you're talking about in the size I want and the color I want without having it sell out constantly, you may want to consider being a member of the Fashionistas Over 50. Also, I do a live stream with them every month. I used to do live streams on this channel. I am not doing them anymore unless it's just with my Fashion Club members. For the Fashionistas Over 50, it's a $5 a month charge, and you get all the Walmart links for sooner than everyone else, and you get the live stream every month for that $5. For the VIP members, you can choose to be a member of that, and not only do you get those other 2, but we also do a live Zoom call every month, and it's been wonderful because those members get to interact with each other and myself. And they are starting to form friendships with each other that are from all over the country and have the same interests that they do, fashion. Now for the VIP members, that's $10 a month. We've had conversations recently on the lives and the Zoom chats where we talked about packing for trips and capsule wardrobes and how to elevate your outfits. So we're having different conversations around fashion on those calls that are different than what we're having right here because it's small groups. And if you're kind of one of those people that are like, I want to do that, but I don't want to be involved in a Zoom call that's got 50 people. Right now, we have only had maybe up to 10 people on the Zoom call, so it's very small. So we're really getting the chance to know each other, for members to get to know each other, and it really has been wonderful. If you're looking for a more personalized experience than just watching these videos, this may be something that you want to look at. So if this is something that's calling to you, there's going to be a join button right under this video. If you click that, you will get information on the different levels that you can choose from, what's involved in each level before you decide to join. So it's not like you're going to click the join button and automatically you're a member. You'll be able to look at everything before you decide to choose. All right, ladies, I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you in a couple weeks. Till next time, my friends, stay beautiful on the inside and out.